and welcome to your reading. If you're here, then that could mean that you are a Leo sun, moon, or rising. You could also have strong Leo placements in your chart, or you could also just simply be here to listen to this message. You just felt drawn to listen to this message. I'm also sorry ahead of time if you hear noises in the background. I had a friend who just came home literally right before I started the reading. I thought she would be home later, but it's okay. But just so you know, like if you hear like a door close or something like that in the background, that's probably my friend. But let's go ahead and get into your reading and see what Spirit has to say. All right, so first we've got women. So this could be you or somebody else. We got Wheel of Fortune. We've got Yarn. Okay, and we have Waterfall. Okay. So I feel like for the most part, this represents you. The woman represents you regardless of gender. This person represents you. In that we are going through some kind of complicated circumstance, something that makes us feel a little tied up. And we've got a lot of emotions going on right now. You may be crying a lot. If you're not crying, I encourage you to do so maybe in a safe space. Sorry, I had to cut there because my husband came back upstairs to grab something. But what I was saying was to find a safe space to let out these emotions. And what I'm also getting from the woman card, like we were already talking about, that it could be somebody else as well. And what I'm definitely getting is love interest. And some of you may feel strung along, and that's really hurting you. There may also be just some complications between the two of you, whether like you may be arguing. You could be arguing. There could be other situations. I'm not really picking up on anything in particular, but whatever that means for you, it really could be anything. So just go with what you feel is right for you. But it's just a circumstance where you do feel possibly strung along. If we're feeling strung along, then that may actually, I'm kind of hearing, could be some cheating going on. With Wheel of Fortune, though, I feel like this is just a cycle that we are going through. This is not meant to happen to you. You may be wondering why the universe is doing this to you. But this is just a cycle. And this may actually be Spirit trying to help you maybe either see the truth about something, maybe a truth within the relationship, and you need to let this relationship go. Or it could be seeing the truth of the problems in your relationship, and so therefore this energy is trying to help you resolve these issues so then you could have a better future together. Again, you take what resonates with you. I'm also getting, for some of you, this could be a relationship that may have ended recently. This could be a past thing. And so we're feeling the hurt now. We're having these flood of emotions now. I think either way, whatever resonates with you the most, this is something you just did not want to have happen. I feel like you still love this person. You didn't want it to end like this. You don't want it to end if you're still going through it. But let's go ahead and get some more oracle cards. Okay, we have Priestess. Who are you being called, or how are you being called to step up and lead? How are you being called to maybe step up, maybe and take action? I'm kind of getting the vibe of like not really having boundaries. We have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. And we also have Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? Let's go get one more. Yep, I'm not surprised this popped up. We got boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay. So yeah, this is just all about boundaries. That's the action you need to take to take on. This is what you need to step up and do to take boundaries. When it comes to, you've been training this for lifetimes, and where are you being called to journey to? I've been feeling like this is just more encouragement to step up and set those boundaries. This is something not necessarily like, it's not like a purpose kind of thing. It's not being a literally training for this for lifetimes. I feel like this is something Spirit is telling you you need to work on. And therefore, this may be happening in your life right now to have yourself learn to set better boundaries to help make you stronger so this doesn't happen again. Where are you being called to journey to? Where are you being... It's kind of like an intuition thing. I feel like in your gut, you know this situation isn't good. So where are you being called to lead yourself into a better future? Is it to leave this relationship? Are we aware that this relationship is not serving us? I'm also kind of getting, there may be a very small few of you where this isn't necessarily a person we're talking about. This may be work as well. This may be in relation to a job. But for the most part, we're talking about an actual person-to-person relationship. And I'm definitely more so getting romantic relationship. So we're being asked to set boundaries. We're being asked to step up and take action into either fixing this issue so then our relationship can be better, or to just leave because this relationship is no longer serving us. Because if you do decide, okay, this is currently happening right now, you step up, you take action, you're setting these boundaries. But this other person, for whatever reason, is still not resolving or at least helping to resolve the issue, whatever that issue may be for you, then it may be time to leave. We have, I am ambitious. I put my goals and ideas into action. I take a leap of faith and I believe in myself. When I put my heart's desires into action, it is for the good of all those involved. I am ambitious. So this to me is definitely feeling like it's focusing more so on you, your goals, your ideas. Maybe this other person is telling you that they don't matter. They are focused on their own goals and ideas and treating it like only theirs matter. And that's not a healthy relationship. Okay, your goals, your ideas matter. And I think you need to find faith in yourself again. Believe in yourself again. Focus on your heart's desires. You may even need to, when you do let it out, and we let our emotions out, maybe we actually show this other person how much they're hurting you. It'll actually put things into a different perspective. You may actually get the answer then on what you should do. Should you leave or should you put in the work and, towards this relationship? We also have, I am bold. I speak my truth in a loving way. My courage to communicate my needs is powered by love for myself and love for others. I am bold. That rings true for just your entire reading, right? Being bold, having the courage to step up and speak your truth in a loving way. You don't need to yell. We don't need to scream about it. What we need, you can speak your truth in a loving way. You can speak your hurt in a loving way. Because communication needs to happen. They may not receive it that way. They may see it as an attack because they don't necessarily want to hear the truth. But it's important for you to speak your truth, to have the courage to communicate. Have the courage to communicate your needs, your wants, your desires. Because by doing that, you are also loving yourself. By doing that, you're also showing love for your relationship. Because you want it to improve. You want it to be better. You don't want it to, to end. You don't want to let this go. But again, in this conversation, I feel like you will have your answer, whether or not you should leave or not. And if this is something that's already come to pass, then this is just confirmation that you put in the work. You did everything that you were supposed to do. You tried. It's the other person that didn't try. Okay, so let's keep going. We got two more. I am alive. I honor my life by letting go, dancing, singing, and feeling the fullness of my joyful energy. I am my true self when I am having fun. I am alive. So, this is definitely encouraging you to get out again, to enjoy life again, enjoy, your passions, your desires. It may be dancing. Excuse me. It may be dancing, maybe singing, maybe something artistic that you enjoy doing. And it doesn't necessarily have to be towards a career. It could be a hobby. It could just be something that you like to do. And so Spirit is encouraging you to just get out, enjoy your hobbies, enjoy a weekend out, whatever that may mean for you. To just do it again. Do something that helps you enjoy life again. To make you feel like your true self again. And then last, we have I am healthy. I honor my body and I am grateful for the work it does for me. I nourish my body through self-care. I rest when I need to rest. I eat nourishing meals when I need to eat. And I exercise when I need to exercise. I am healthy. So maybe this turmoil that we've been going through has taken a toll on your health. You probably haven't slept well, you haven't eaten well, you maybe were somebody that would go to the gym, every weekend or a couple times a week, or go out for a jog in the morning or something like that. Whatever it is that you used to do for your body, you're no longer doing because of this conflict. And so Spirit is encouraging you to not just do emotional healing, but to do physical healing through eating better and exercising. Okay. And also taking the rest when you need to rest. And maybe for some time after this turmoil, resting is kind of what you feel like all that at this time is all you can do, and that's okay. Just take small steps when you're ready to start bringing in healthier foods again, to maybe once a week, maybe it's like every Sunday or something like that, you go out for that jog. And slowly you will start to feel better. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the pendulum part of our reading. So if you have not been on my channel before, I like using this board that I got, I think just last month, because it can actually allow you to ask more than a yes or no question. You can ask a question in relation to the days of the week. Zodiac signs, letters, or numbers can be included. You can also ask about a month of the year. So what we usually do is I rest the pendulum on the board first. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. And then I'm going to pick up the pendulum, let it swing. While it's swinging, you can go ahead and ask your question either out loud or in your head. And then I will count to 3 when I feel it's ready, and we will watch the pendulum swing in the direction of your answer. So if you need more time, that's perfectly okay. You can go ahead and pause the video to give yourself some more time. But we're going to go ahead and take our 3 deep breaths now. 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let you know what I saw. So I did see it swing more towards this direction, and therefore your answer would be possibly Thursday, Gemini, the number 2 or 3, and June, possibly May. Okay. So just to say that again, possibly Thursday, Gemini, 2 or 3, June, and possibly May. So just take whatever resonates with you, take whatever fits your question, and that'll be your answer from Spirit. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming by and listening to this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated with you. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!